Here's the sales of sedans have taken a back seat to trucks and to SUVs.
That's even more clear now that more automakers are stopping production of certain sedans. Sky Fox Traffic's Katie Beasley is here with more on what could be the death of the sedan, Katie?
Yeah, that's right. Earlier this year, Ford announced it was eliminating 3 sedans from its lineup. They will be retired as a cost-cutting measure as manufacturers look to keep up with supply and demand. Bottom line, dealers say people want something bigger, safer, and more versatile.
At Days Chevrolet in Ackworth, used car manager Mark Ashworth says the majority of customers come in asking for the same thing.
Mostly what we're selling is trucks and SUVs. We only stock maybe 20% cars.
In the last decade, the auto market has seen a major shift when it comes to sedans.
They don't sell like they used to.
People want multi-purpose, so the trucks and SUVs that you have now, they have the cabins of a full-size car with a lot more trunk space.
For car makers and dealers, it simply comes down to supply and demand.
When people are calling in off the internet or whatever, and you see you had, 50 leads in a week on one Tahoe, and you had 3 leads on a Impala or Malibu, obviously you got to stock more Tahoes and trucks.
More and more manufacturers are halting production of their sedans to focus on other models. Some are calling it the death of the sedan.
I foresee not even having sedans in the near future, with just a couple manufacturers probably having them, and that would be it.
Meanwhile, here in Atlanta, sedan prices are going up. The average Carfax value for sedans is currently at a little over $20,000, which is a 1.2% increase since January.
And that underscores the importance of knowing the price that you're paying and making sure you're getting a good deal. And if you're shopping at places like Carfax.com, you can compare the Carfax value versus the dealer asking price and see if it is a great value, a good value for your hard-earned money.
Mark says there's still a market for sedans, calling them great starter cars for the 18 to 25-year-old driver who might be on a smaller budget.
Younger kids, they'll buy some of the Cruises, Sonic, stuff like that for going to school. They're not hauling everything around, but we've seen those same people 10 years later come in here, and they're the ones buying the Tahoe because now they've got 2 kids.
Well, if you're in the market for a new ride, experts say there could be some deals to snag as these vehicles are phased out on and off the market over the next few years. Mark says the fall is a good time to shop used vehicles, though. The 2019 models will be rolling out soon, which means the trade-ins will start rolling out as well. So interesting to see that, a lot of dealers say they just really don't expect to see them on their lots for many more years.
So does that mean once they phase out the sedans, they'll be racing like SUVs in NASCAR?
I guess so, maybe.
Model their race vehicles.
You never know.
We'll see how this works out.
Interesting.
Thanks, Katie.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Thank you.